It's June 9th, 2016. My name is Cody Harper, and I'm going to interview my father, Vern Harper, on his memories of Cassius Clay, MohammedAli. Dad, what was your earliest memories in meeting Cassius Clay?
My earliest memory of Cassius Clay is I just came out of the American Army, and I was a professional fighter, and I was traveling through the States, and I went into Louisville, Kentucky. In Louisville, they had a famous gym, and I went in there to work out. It was quite a few fighters when they stop somewhere and they go and work out. And I went into this gym to work out, and the manager of it recognized me as a fighter, professional fighter, and he asked me, he said, "I'd like you to look at, there's a couple young boys, young men, then they're working out. I'd like you to, what do you think of them?" So I watched them for quite a while, and then he came and asked me, "What do you think of them?" I said, "Well, they're both good, and they're amateur, but they could probably be professionals and they could even become champions." And the two I was talking about was one, his name was Jimmy Ellis, and he later became a WBA heavyweight champion. But the other fighter, the one that I seen very special, and I said, that one is, yeah, he has a good future ahead of him. I wouldn't be surprised if he become a champion someday. He's that good. And so I left. I don't think I'd even talked to him, but I waved at them and they see me. And Jimmy Ellis was the one fighter, and the other one was Cassius Clay. And years later, when I was in Washington involved with the American Indian movement, we had a meeting with all the senators and everything. And MohammedAli then became MohammedAli, and he was a champion. And of all the senators and famous boxers, MohammedAli and Edward Kennedy, they're the only two who came over to see the elders. And at that time, I was the elders' helper, and I was Henry Crow Dog, the spiritual leader of the American Indian movement. I was his son's helper and Henry's helper, and they come over and talk to us and spend time with us. And Edward Kennedy turned out to be the recognized by his peers and as the greatest, one of the greatest senators in the history. And MohammedAli was turned out to be one of the greatest fighters of all time. So I had truth is stranger than fiction, and I was able to spend time and moments with them, and I'm always thankful for that, to be able to. And what impressed me about MohammedAli, he was one of the top fighters to come and spend time with the elders and talk to us. And the Senator Kennedy did the same, where the others just didn't have time to talk to us. But I always remember that in that gym in Louisville, Kentucky, to see these two young. There's about a 6 years difference older, my age, and so when I had just come back from Korea, and I was just I was in Korea when I was 17. So when I came back and went to Louisville, Kentucky, yeah, there was that age difference, and also what made it really important was that at that time I was fighting on a Sonny Liston card. Sonny Liston, I don't think he was champion at the time, but he became champion. Then later on, MohammedAli knocked out Sonny Liston and became champion. So I had, it was, when I talked, years later, when I talked to MohammedAli, he was very honest in everything. So he asked me, he said, when I fought Sonny Liston, who were you rooting for? And I said, well, I got to be honest, I was rooting for Sonny Liston. And he liked that, he laughed and liked that. And I always remember that. But